and it belongs to De'Aaron Fox, former clutch player of the year in the NBA. Drive, kick, Champagnie hits, and that's what he does so well, knocking down threes.
Yeah, I mean, at first possession, they get a spot up three. I mean, if you're on the weak side defending, you're not a shot blocker. You're not in the help scenario, so you've got to be more attached to your man.
It's Julian's 39th start out of 53 games this year. Here's Luke Kennard. Of course, first week in a Laker uniform. Laravia down the middle he goes. He's got Wembanyama right there and enforced him differently, obviously.
It's going to be interesting to see. No, I don't know how we're going to count it, but how many times at that rim? See how many times they drive and kick.
Did I say 32 and 50? They have 52 games played. Oh, underneath, throw it down, Jackson Hayes. Of course, they're 32 and 20 and fifth in the West. Here come the Spurs, 36 and 16 on the season. Much different, much better than last year. Here's Victor underneath, and he gets fouled from behind. In 2 of the 3 games against the Lakers this year, and he's been held under 20 in both of the 2. It might be a different story tonight. We'll see. Bumpkin on the outside. He's one of 3 southpaws now on this Laker team. Wemby to the dribble, and he can get there. 1, 2, 3 big steps, and he scores.
Layup. Somebody get in his way.
Stop the basketball. Stu's first rule is Rui missing. Weak side rebound taken by the Spurs. Castle, as you mentioned, coming off of that remarkable triple-double, anchored by 40 points. The rookie of the year, Stephon Castle. Oh, Wembanyama, the spin and the...
Can he make up some distance with his 1 or 2 steps?
8-2 out of the gate. Tall order for the Lakers, and that's probably a pun intended with Wemby in the
nice play by Bumpkin.
Yeah, the offhand, scoring in the lane.
Yeah, did a great job keeping the defender on his hip and then using that offhand.
Wemby for 3. He's starting to shoot more threes. I think it was a factor that he really wanted to score more in the paint at the beginning of the year, and he was doing just that, but he's firing away from three-point land a little bit more regularly now. Bumpkin with control. Laravia trying to lose his man Champagnie. Jake, see if he gets on a roll shooting. He's been hot and cold for sure this year. Rebound to Wembanyama. Got to stop the basketball. He's going to do it again. Over to Castle. Castle, other side finds boy. Quick passing underneath. And we're going to get a whistle.
Well, to start, he can do every facet of the game.
He's going to fire up another 3. Frozen rope is nothing but net. Yeah, you bet he's shooting more threes. How about that? He is 4 for 4 and 2 for 2 from 3. He's got 11 points already. Kennard trying to become the top 3-point shooter yet again. He's already done that twice in his career. Wemby, how hot is he? He's going to try to get to the rim, and he runs into foul. So you mentioned it, Stu, the leading scorer in Gonzaga history. Drew Timme will be coming in. Victor on the line this year. Free throw shooting 81%. How about this right now from Cerritos Auto Square? Tuning in. All the stars. Well, I'm not going to disrespect anybody out on the floor for the Lakers, but the main stars, how about that? For the Lakers, not in uniform tonight, led by Reeves, LeBron, and Luka. Rui gonna shoot a 3. That's gonna clank off the back iron and the window. Picked up by the Spurs. Wembanyama again. Boy, he's playing point guard. He's playing everything so far. That would have counted had it have gone. And
change a little bit outside the 3-point line. Then, maybe kick it and set up your half-court defense.
All right, Wemby on the line. We're going to throw it down to Mike. I know it's a long laundry list, but give me some updates on the guys that aren't playing tonight.
Yeah, let's see how we do here, Billy. Trained. J.J. Redick did offer, though, that day-to-day listing is literal, so we'll see how he feels tomorrow. As for Austin Reeves, this was all last night, but that's also considered kind of a minor thing. So hopefully they'll get everybody back. Oh, wait, there was one more, Billy. DeAndre Ayton,
yes.
Right? He had the knee.
Second violation for the Spurs, and Luke Kennard knocks down the technical. The Lakers down by 12.
It's probably the best defensive game for San Antonio all year, and they held the Lakers to 91 when you look at the defensive efficiency numbers on that one.
There's a play, a turnover that Victor caused. Reached out with that long arm and knocked the ball free.
Lakers had 15 turnovers last night. Again, they were in the game nearly the entire way as Bufkin hits for three.
Bufkin might have to go for 30 or so tonight to keep the Lakers anywhere near.
Wemby looking for more. He's got 17 straight points. 17 of the 20. Victor Wembanyama. LaRavia with the answer back. A little string music from three-point land.
I said it earlier, I'd be very surprised if Victor played more than 20 minutes.
Oh, Fox puts a great move on underneath, and he will go to the free.
Get one to fall, it helps your confidence quite a bit.
Well, for De'Aaron, his scoring has continued to go down.
Quick start for this Spurs team. Let's Luka with these big first quarter outputs here.
Yeah, Luka, of course, makes his mark, sets the tone. Just about every night, no matter who it's against. For the Lakers, Luka's still the leading scorer in the NBA. Kennard has got Wemby right in front of him. Now he waits and has a little bit of room. So Wemby
just relaxed and allowed the step-through kind of shot there for Luke.
Spurs alone in second place in the West, 4 back of OKC, and they're all healthy and playing.
Oh my goodness!
That is quite an array of talent. So Wembanyama looking for more. That makes it 18. Cavalier. Now James Harden.
If Victor plays the whole first quarter, he could have 50.
Easily. He could go 30 if he plays and gets the opportunities, because we're not even halfway through the first quarter. 24-13. Glad you're with us here on Spectrum Sportsnet on NBA TV tonight. Also, here is Kennard right back out for LaRavia. It's a pick. He's going to try to get to the rim. Again, patrolling under there is Wembanyama. He was not going to get it over. Blocks with 103 with Jay Huff, and he's done it in 15 less games. It's pretty remarkable. At tonight's game, Easter Seals Disability Services and the Lakers are teaming up to celebrate the disability community. Say disability with pride.
Well, their best bet now is to try to, but the Spurs surround Victor with so many good offensive players that if you send that second, possibly third player to him, you're just asking for
underneath. He's got another lob and a layup. There's a career high any quarter for Wemby, and Stephon gets the assist. Long shot, long rebound. Here they come. The right-hand side, it's Castle coming off that big-time triple-double. Out for Champagnie. Champagnie, drive, kick. Victor for three. Wemby on the way. Oh, that rolls around and spills out.
I think he even has the Laker crowd.
I was going to say
that he makes every shot.
There was a definite gasp from the Laker crowd when that one went out. LaRavia deep and down. Fresh snow for Jake.
And that's 2 for Jake from long distance.
Here's Victor. Down the middle he goes. No resistance, 0 resistance. 23 first quarter points. And that noise you hear is everybody communicating throughout the NBA community right now saying, are you seeing this?
And there's over 5 minutes still to play in the quarter.
Here he goes, the middleman with the dribble after a Laker turnover. Champagnie. He's going to try to get into the paint. He does. He lays it up and misses, but we've got a foul. Called by Scott Foster. Month and a half or so ago. That's some pretty good scoring games.